Hey, what's going on, guys? It's FPL Yusuf here. Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be bringing you guys my FPL challenge team for Game Week 4. We'll take a quick little recap at how we got in Game Week 3. We'll take a look at what the challenge is for this upcoming Game Week in Game Week 4, and I'll show you exactly the team that I've got at this current moment in time. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to drop a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And let's just jump straight into this. Hey, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me today on my YouTube channel for another video. So let's just jump straight into how we currently got on in Game Week 3. Before I start this, if you guys can hear a little noise in the background, I'm hoping you can't, but I have got the fan going, so apologies if you can hear like a little bit of a murmur in the background. But let's go on to Game Week 3, and we actually had a decent Game Week this week. So we got 60 points all out by the time we finished. The defense coming clutch. Obviously, that's why we started with the back three, because we knew that the defensive attributes were going to be quite key to this week. So we'll start off in goal. Bayinda, it was just a terrible game for Man United. You know, 2 goals conceded. I must say, I did think that they were going to get a clean sheet. There was a point that I was actually considering a Man United double up of De Ligt and Bayinda, because I just thought that the clean sheet would just be guaranteed. But then obviously with the way they played against Grimsby in the midweek, it kind of did maybe sort of put some doubt in my mind, which is why I only went 1 in the end. But yeah, it just wasn't a great game for him. 2 goals conceded, but only 1 point from him. The back three, however, did come in good. So we'll start with Tarkowski first. 11 points for him. Defcon, he's just one of the best at it. You know, he just every single game, he just seems to accumulate them. And obviously last week, with it being a plus 10 points for those, it's like even if they lost the clean sheet, which they did to Wolves, again, a little bit surprisingly, but it doesn't really matter because that plus 10 for the Defcon just made up for it. So really great game for him. Lacroix, who was our captain, again, same thing, 11 points, which obviously doubled to 22. So again, another big return from him. But Senesi, the man of the hour, the man of the game week, 22 points against Spurs. Obviously clean sheet, an assist, the Defcon. He did it all last week. And obviously that was the majority of where our points came from. It was sort of the back three, because the sort of midfield of Dango just didn't work out. Chris Wood up front didn't work out. So yeah, we were heavily reliant on the back three. But like I said, overall 60 points, not a bad game. That puts us up to about 37k. So we're on the right path. You know, we've jumped almost like, I think about 100,000 spaces since last week. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Game Week 4 will be even better. I'm going to jump into that and just show you what I'm currently lining up with for this coming game week. Right, so let's talk about what the challenge is. It's called Classic Rivalry, and it is double points for either Manchester City or Manchester United assets. And obviously, you can only have 3 players from each team. As you can see on screen, I have got triple up on Manchester City, of course. Not really much invested in Man United. So we'll start off in goal first. I've got Trafford / Donnarumma. Now, the reason why is because obviously Manchester City have signed Donnarumma. Whether he'll start or not, I'm not sure. But obviously, the good thing about FPL challenges, you can change it right up to the deadline. So we will know who's in goal for Manchester City before they actually play. So that's the amazing thing about FPL challenges, that you can change it right up to the deadline. So whichever one starts in goal, we will be playing him. Aït-Nouri is the only defender that I've got in this team. So I'm hoping that Manchester City are going to keep a clean sheet. Obviously, they are at the Etihad, which means, you know, you'd imagine that they'd be on the front foot. You'd imagine that they'd be sort of the dominant team in this. Man United always seem to have a way of just scoring a random goal against Manchester City, no matter whether they're home or away. They always just seem to somehow make it happen. So we're going to keep Aït-Nouri in there for now. Like I said, I don't think Gvardiol's back anyway, so I do expect Aït-Nouri to play at the left back spot. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this week he will bomb on and he will go forward, get some attacking returns, hopefully keep a clean sheet. But obviously, everything's double points for him, so he's going to be in there. Now, the midfield spot is very difficult for me. I think the question for me is it Mo Salah or is it Bruno Fernandes? Obviously, Mo Salah's got Burnley, which obviously on paper is just a fantastic fixture. We're going to come onto the forward line in a minute, which, you know, may tweak my thinking behind this. But I've got Mo Salah in there right now. Bruno Fernandes is my consideration, and whether I'm sort of debating whether or not I should go with him. Obviously, Defcon points, he's going to hit it in this game. He's just so good at it. There is obviously the odd chance that Man United get a penalty or a set piece, which maybe he could turn out from. It's a difficult one because I do expect Manchester City to have most of the ball, which means I don't know how effective Bruno Fernandes will be. Obviously, with Cunha being out, is there a chance that maybe he moves up to one of those number 10 spots? Potentially. We'll have to wait and see. It's very difficult to predict. But obviously, like I said, we will know what the team sheet is before the game. So I might just start with Bruno Fernandes in midfield. There may be an option that I just change to 2 midfielders and go for Salah and Bruno and remove one of the forwards, which we'll come on to now. So the 3 I've got, Haaland is staying. You know, without a doubt, he's going to be my captain. He has an exceptional record against Manchester United. He is at home, and he started the season really well, so he's going to be my captain. Ekitike, again, same thing. I don't expect Isak to start this game. Will he get minutes? Probably. I do expect to sort of around the 75th minute, which is kind of how Ekitike has been subbed already. So I do expect Isak to sort of make his way in, and then within a couple of weeks' time, he will be starting. But I'm happy to go with Ekitike for the start. Like I said, if we do see that Ekitike is benched or, you know, Isak starting, then I will just make the swap to whichever one's playing, basically. But yeah, Ekitike in there for now. The last one is Jean-Philippe Mateta. I do want a different team in there because it's very reliant on Man City and Liverpool. So I would like to go with someone else, but obviously is an idea for me that to remove Mateta completely and go with both Bruno and Salah. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. I think right now I'm probably swerving towards just going either Bruno or Salah, but I think as the deadline gets closer, I may actually just end up pivoting and just going for both of them just to try and secure me those midfield points. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to drop a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I will be back probably about Wednesday with an FPL bus team video, and then Thursday/Friday morning with a final team selection and key questions video. So stay tuned for that. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to drop a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys next time.